Yo, how's it going, guys? So this is the new game, Bloons Super Monkey 2, and I'm gonna go and do a full walkthrough for you guys eventually, but for now I just want to show you guys what it is and what's going on here. This is a completely new game, so I don't know everything about it yet, so don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm an expert. It just came out and I just played a couple levels here, and I want to show you guys what's actually going on. So first of all, they do start you off on playing a couple of these levels here, and then you can actually go back and replay them. So it's kind of like Bloons Tower Defense 5. There's a couple new rules about replaying videos and replaying these things, but let me actually show you what's going on. So we're just going to play stage 1 here, which is Monkey Lane. I think you guys have heard of that if you play Bloons Tower Defense at all. So let's get started here. Let me explain exactly what you're doing. And so first of all, I have a couple upgrades already, which I'm going to show you guys what they are. So first of all, you have 3 different types of upgrades that you can possibly get. You have the left arm attack, the core attack, and the right arm attack. And I'm not really sure what this research is yet, but I'm assuming that you get special powers eventually. So you probably have to buy some of these guys with some extra money that you get. There's a difference between blops and the actual money that you get. I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems like you get a certain amount of blops and then you get some money. I don't know exactly how many yet, but I'll tell you guys in future videos. So what's here, we got a bunch of different upgrades to go through. So just to check these out, these are all the epic powers that we can get, the last upgrades, which are kind of cool. The Doom Gauntlets, the Phoenix, Sidewinder Ace, Crouching Monkey, and the Dart Ace. But before you can get all these really cool upgrades, you have to slowly upgrade everything and move on here through this entire flow chart here. So you're going to have to get all of the upgrades here before you can get this guy, all of these upgrades before you can get to this Crouching Monkey. And basically you can get all of these guys over here on the left, and you just keep moving over here. Now if you notice, these are extremely expensive. These are like $500, $400, thousands of dollars to get these guys, so they're so hard to get. There's going to be a lot of levels. That's how you can tell this game is going to be awesome. Anyways, the cool thing about this is your left arm upgrade. So basically, getting one of them kind of makes it so the other one's not quite as great. So you kind of have to be a little bit careful with that and just getting certain upgrades maybe a little bit more than others. For example, you probably don't want to have to get like a dart shooter and then a boomerang shooter and then a cannon shooter and then this. It's not going to work out as well. You probably want to stick with one of these upgrades and upgrade it all the way, because you only get one thing for your left arm. At least that's how I understand it so far. But what you can do is you can go over to your core attacks, which are kind of like they basically go out of you in all directions. So just as an example, they have these dart bursts. You can also change what you have armed. So instead of actually like instead of just having this one, you have this one instead. So that's why I'm saying you should only get probably one all the way upgraded instead of buying all these random things, because this is your one attack upgrade that you can get for this guy. So you can either stick with boomerangs, you can go with this dart burst, you can stick with pineapples. Pineapples don't seem that great, but I mean, maybe they're pretty good. I haven't tried any of this stuff out, but I will soon make videos for you guys. The next thing we can go on to is the right arm. So you have a left arm and you have a right arm. Each of them shoot independently, basically, and then you also have the core upgrade, which shoots out of your middle. So just so you guys understand, that is kind of strategic instead of just getting random upgrades as fast as possible. So it's kind of cool. So now this one, you can get any sort of right arm upgrade, which is basically the same thing as the left side. You can get the magic, you can get the pulse whip. I think, go back to the left arm here. It's basically the exact same thing, left arm and right arm. The cool thing is you can equip different things for your left arm and your right arm. The only real problem is, I believe you have to upgrade it for your right arm first, and then it's different for your left arm. So you can't upgrade, so you don't get like one upgrade all the way up to spiky shots or something like that, and then you can use it on both arms. That's not true. It's going to cost you enough money to actually get that. But these are just going over the upgrades right now. What else do we got to go to the game? Let's go back here and start the game a little bit. Now, you're going to notice a little bit something about these blue blobs. Now, I'm getting these blue blobs, which are not worth as much as the regular red blobs. If you see any red blobs, that means I haven't popped the balloon in previous things. So I don't really know exactly if I'm going to get like a gold medal or something like that, but we will see. So you just want to try to chill over here and just get as much stuff as possible. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to notice that a lot of balloons are kind of spread out. So instead of going with the super strong, intense magic, I'm going to switch back over to these darts. As well as with my core, instead of boomerangs, I'd rather get this dart burst, because the dart burst explodes all the way around me, which I like a little bit better. My left arm, I'm also just going to stick with the darts for now, so I'm going to have 2 things of darts. You can switch level to level, so that's the nice thing about actually having these upgrades. So you can just switch left and right. Depending if there's giant groups of balloons, you can get some sort of cannon or something like that, some bomb launchers, or if it's mostly just random darts spread all over random balloons spread out all over the place, you can just go with the dart shooter. I will, by the way, leave a link in the description down there, so if you want to go play this game, have some fun. I know you guys are going to want to play it. It seems like a really cool and fun game so far. So anyways, let's keep on playing here. If you notice, like, this stuff is kind of like a big group of balloons, and you kind of want to get over here and have your core upgrade, do some damage to those guys. But you also want to just move around here and make sure you're actually moving just a little bit to actually get some of these random balloons. Now you want to try and get all the other balloons that you haven't gotten before, because you actually get more points for those guys than the balloons that I've already gotten before. But that doesn't really matter too much right now. I'm just trying to show you guys what's going on here. And then just get as many balloons as possible. So just another thing, if you want to look at the bottom right of my screen, you're going to see a little cash thing. You're going to see a little 361 out of 600 type of thing. The 361 out of 600 is kind of cool. What that does is it shows you how many balloons you have until you get a bronze medal, a silver medal, or a gold medal. So it's kind of important to check that out and make sure you at least get a bronze medal, or else I don't think you actually beat that level. You're going to have to go back and replay some of these levels. So I just got a bronze medal, that's kind of nice. Now we're going to try and get a silver medal. Will we get it? I'm not really sure. I don't have that many upgrades yet, so it's probably going to be a little bit tougher to get the actual gold or silver medal. I think gold medals are going to be a lot tougher to get in these, but I'm planning on getting gold medals on all these levels, just so you guys know. Anyways, you're also going to notice my money goes up fairly slow. So all these blobs are not individual monies. It's actually, in the other game, it was like 5,000 blobs or 10,000 blobs or something like that. It's not the exact same with this. It's just a little bit different. So you can also change upgrades in between levels. So for example, during the level. So if you notice there's a lot of group balloons, you can just go ahead and just change that right to cannons or something like that. But I'm actually not too into that right now. I'm just trying to get as many random balloons as possible. If you notice all these guys. So now it's kind of like right here, go right in the middle. We'll have my core attack do all the damage here. And just make sure there's a lot of really cool moving balloons as well, which is kind of nice. Also, one other new thing that I think you guys should check out is there's actually different types of balloons. For example, pinks, greens, blues, and yellows. That was like the other one, but in the other one there wasn't blacks, and there wasn't leads, there wasn't things like that. But in this one there is. So certain upgrades actually cannot affect, certain like attacks cannot affect certain balloons, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of going to leave you guys here pretty much hanging at the end of stage 1. Hopefully you guys have a little bit of understanding of what's going on with this game, and hopefully you guys will be interested in some more awesome videos of Bloons Super Monkey 2. Anyways, have a great day.